Claimant, and we're streamlining access to disability benefits. Millions of Americans have life-altering disabilities that prevent them from working. For these folks, billions of dollars in disability benefits are available for them, but few successfully claim them. We're here because the system that provides access to disability benefits is broken. Annually, over 3 million applicants apply for SSI and SSDI, two federal benefits for folks with disabilities who are unable to work. Of those 3 million applicants, 68% will be denied in an initial decision. But for those that choose to appeal, 50% will be approved. What does this tell us? This tells us that the system struggles to accurately assess disability, right? The government gets it wrong most of the time. And it makes sense because evaluating disability requires a really detailed account of someone's medical history, their medications, diagnoses, emergency room visits, treatment history, sometimes going back 5 to 10 years. Most claimants from our research lack the capacity to provide medical records and will rely on the support of a lawyer to help them in this process. But we understand that today providing medical evidence takes a lot of work. It can take up to 2 months to collect medical records, resulting in thousands of pages of records that can take up to 2 weeks to read through and find evidence. And that's a lot of paper. This is Yvonne, a case manager, and this sort of big pile of paper represents all the medical records that exist for one of her claimants, right? That's just for one client. The challenge is that it results in cases that look like this, often thousands of pages of medical records faxed over to the government, which prevents the government from actually finding the evidence that matters. Sorting through medical evidence takes a lot of time. From the application to an initial decision, it can take an average of 248 days to reach an initial decision. And for those that choose to appeal, it can take up to 2 years, and sometimes longer, to reach that appeal decision. Today, 1.8 million people are currently waiting on the decision of their disability benefit. We know that annually while waiting in line, 11,000 of those claimants will die, and 8,000 of those claimants will declare bankruptcy. This is tragic because we know that disability benefits are life-saving. For those that successfully claim them, we'll see a 41% reduction in poverty and a 35% reduction in mortality. We exist because we believe that no one should die while waiting in line for a benefit. So we're building Claimant, a platform that helps disabled people develop and share evidence of their disability. What we do is we pull digital health records, identify qualifying data in those records, and then generate supportive documentation that describes someone's disability. I'm going to go into detail. So through our platform, claimants are able to authorize access to patient portals, which enables us to pull medical records digitally from a variety of different data sources all at once. So hospitals, mental health clinics, anywhere that they've received care in the last span of time. Once we pull that medical history together, we then apply a machine learning model that is able to comb through individual medical records and extract evidence. And this is evidence that we understand the government finds admissible for this benefit, right? Evidence that actually shows that they are eligible for these benefits. We then take that extracted evidence and feed it through a large language model to generate supportive documentation. So these are medical summary and source reports that narratively describe the disability that someone experiences and how it's impacted their ability to function and hold work. We exist because we hope to build evidence in a matter of minutes, not months. As I talked through, the process of collecting medical records and analyzing them can take months and weeks, but with Claimant, it takes a matter of minutes. We aim to generate better evidence to support better cases and ultimately create faster approvals. Initially, we're targeting the legal fees market. So it's a $924 million market of government fees that are paid to claimant representatives annually. So this $924 million currently goes to around 311,000 legal representatives or organizations that represent claimants in their claims process. Our revenue model, we're going to be selling directly to legal services firms that work on behalf of claimants through a SaaS model. Initially, in the conversations that we've had, we understand that our value proposition is to save folks time and resources in their work on behalf of claimants. Claimant is also the only end-to-end platform that's actually focused on federal disability claims. Right? There are other startups out there that are focused on AI in a variety of other medical fields, but no one is really focused on federal disability claims or providing that end-to-end assistance for claimants and representatives. What's next? So we're building towards pilots in Q1 with partners in these 3 organizations who will help us test this technology. Collectively, these are 3 organizations that represent over 1,000 claimants every year. and they're eager for something that can help them with this arduous process of collecting and analyzing medical records. We're also the team to bring this to life. We're a team with years of experience shipping product at the intersection of healthcare, government, and AI, bringing experience in health data interoperability, enterprise software, and machine learning for legal tech. We're hoping for your help to create a world where everyone has access to the benefits that they're entitled to. Thank you.